Do you know what it's like to be in a civil war? Well, I don't know either, but those refugees out there are suffering and know what it's like. Well, let me talk about Syria. Syria is a small, poor, and overpopulated country. It is about the size of Washington State. The population of Syria is 23 million. The population of Washington is 7 million. That is 3 times the population. Well, Syria experienced the worst drought on a record between 2006 and 2011. The climate change and inequality caused social unrest. Well, in March 2011, a few teenagers painted a revolutionary political graffiti of the president of Syria, Bashar al-Assad. Then the government arrested the teenagers and tortured them. After that, pro-democracy protests started. Democracy protests for the resignation of Bashar al-Assad. The government attacked the protesters, and then the civil war started. Dun, dun, dun! Now, let's move on to the details. More than 250,000 Syrians lost their lives, and there are almost 12.5 thousand children and 8,062 women included in this number. Well, over 4 million Syrians have fled their homes to neighboring countries, and 7.6 million Syrians have been internally displaced within the country. Well, approximately 12.2 million people, including 5.6 million children, need humanitarian help. Another point is sectarian conflict. Although the civil war started between the regime and the rebels, struggles between the Sunni and the Shia forces have fed the civil war, and other countries have been involved in the war. Syrians have problems to access food, water, health services, and education services. The economic loss of Syria is 202 billion US dollars in 4.5 years. That means that Syria went back 25 years from now. Refugees created a huge problem in neighboring countries and Europe. Now there isn't enough resources for refugees, since the scale is too large. UN Refugee Agency can only fund half of their aid. 3 peace talks were organized until now. The first one was Geneva, and organized in 2012. The second one was Geneva II, organized in 2014. The last one was Vienna, and organized in 2015 August, this year. Well, nothing achieved so far. Civil wars are terrible and cause the death of many people. Well, in my opinion, all nations should come together and work together to stop this war and not to let it happen anywhere else in the world again.